Stop anxiety in 2 minutes. Unlock a calmer, happier you. Part 1. Unlocking anxiety. Your first step to freedom. Have you ever felt that tightness in your chest? Like the world is closing in around you? Your breath quickens, thoughts spiral in an endless loop, and it feels like there's no way out. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. Anxiety is a weight millions carry every day. But what if I told you there's a simple 2-minute technique that can change everything? Welcome to Healthy Evolution, where we dive deep into personal growth, mental health, and balance to help you live with more energy and purpose. Today, we're talking about how to master anxiety before it even takes hold. Ready to transform your life? Let's dive in. Anxiety isn't just feeling nervous. It's like a shadow that creeps up at the worst times. Before a big meeting, when you're trying to sleep, or even when everything seems fine. So, why does it happen? The root of anxiety lies in our brain, specifically the amygdala, that primal part that triggers a danger alarm in when there's no real threat. It's like your body is stuck in survival mode while your mind scrambles to solve a problem that often doesn't exist. Understanding this is the first step to taking back control. Think about it. How often have you caught yourself imagining the worst-case scenario? An unanswered email, a conversation gone wrong, or the fear of not being good enough? These thoughts are triggers that fuel anxiety. And the worst part, the more you fight it, the stronger it gets. It's like trying to put out a fire with gasoline. But here's the good news. You don't have to fight. There's a way to calm the inner storm in just 2 minutes, and I'll show you how, step by step, in the next part. Before we move on, I invite you to do something simple yet powerful. Pause for a second and take a deep breath. Feel the air moving in and out. This is the first step to reconnecting body and mind. The technique we'll explore requires nothing but you, your breath, and 2 minutes of your day. Sounds too simple? Sometimes, the most transformative solutions are the simplest. Science backs this up. Conscious breathing can lower cortisol levels, the stress hormone, by up to 25% in just minutes. Now, before we jump into the technique, take a moment to reflect. What's holding you back from living with more ease? Is it fear of the future? The pressure to be perfect? Or maybe the feeling that you never have time to care for yourself? Mentally note what triggers your anxiety. This clarity will help you apply the technique with even more impact. In the next part, we'll dive into the practice, with a tool you can use anytime, anywhere, to stop anxiety before it takes over. If you're enjoying this content and want to continue this journey toward a more balanced, energized life, give this video a thumbs up, comment below what triggers your anxiety, and subscribe to Healthy Evolution to catch the next parts. Let's build a life with more mental clarity and purpose together. Part 2. 2-minute trick. Stop anxiety in its tracks. Welcome back to Healthy Evolution. If you're here, you're ready to take charge of your mental health and live with more ease, energy, and balance. In the first part, we explored the root of anxiety, how it starts in our brain, and why fighting it only makes things worse. Now, let's get to the good stuff. The 2-minute technique that can change everything. This is a tool you can carry in your pocket, ready to use anytime. Whether you're in the middle of an anxiety spike or want a daily practice to stay calm. Ready to learn something that can transform your life? Let's dive in. The technique I'm sharing is called the 4-4-4 breathing method, a simple yet incredibly powerful practice that combines conscious breathing with mental focus. Why does it work? Because it hacks your nervous system, bringing you back to the present and shutting off the fight or flight mode that anxiety triggers. Before I guide you through the steps, picture a life where you're not a prisoner to your thoughts. A life where, in just 2 minutes, you can calm a racing heart and find clarity, even in the toughest moments. That's possible, and you're about to learn how. Here's the technique. Find a spot where you can be present for 2 minutes. It could be at your desk, in bed before sleep, or even in your car before a meeting. First, close your eyes if you can, and place one hand on your chest and the other on your stomach. This helps you feel your breath. Now, inhale through your nose for a count of 4. Hold the breath for 4 seconds, and exhale slowly through your mouth for another count of 4. Repeat this cycle for 2 minutes. As you do, imagine each inhale bringing calm and each exhale releasing tension. Sounds simple, right? But it's this simplicity that makes the magic happen. Why 2 minutes? Studies show this is the minimum time needed for your body to start lowering adrenaline and cortisol, the hormones that fuel anxiety. Plus, the rhythmic counting keeps your mind focused, breaking the cycle of negative thoughts. Want to make it even more powerful? While breathing, silently repeat a calming phrase like, "I am enough," or "am at peace now." This combo of breathing and positive affirmation is like a reset button for your brain. Before we move to the next part, I challenge you to try the 4-4-4 breathing method right now. Pause for 2 minutes, follow the steps I just described, and notice how you feel afterward. It's amazing how something so quick can make you feel lighter and in control. In the next part, we'll explore how to weave this technique into your daily life and amplify its effects with other self-care practices to take your mental health to the next level. If this content is helping you see a path to a more balanced life, give it a thumbs up. Comment below how the 4-4-4 breathing felt for you, and subscribe to Healthy Evolution to keep this journey going. Part 3: Building a calmer you with the technique a habit. You're back at Healthy Evolution, and that means you are committed to transforming your mental health and living with more balance and energy. In the last part, you learned the 4-4-4 breathing method, a simple, powerful tool to calm anxiety in just 2 minutes. But here's the big question: how do you turn this practice into a habit that truly changes your life? Today, we'll talk about weaving this technique into your daily routine and pairing it with other self-care strategies to supercharge your results. Ready to take the next step toward a calmer mind and a lighter heart? Let's go! The key to making the 4-4-4 breathing method work long-term is consistency. Think of it like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Start by picking 3 specific moments in your day to practice. For example, first thing in the morning to start with clarity, mid-afternoon when your energy dips, and before bed to calm your mind and improve sleep quality. These 2-minute sessions, 3 times a day, add up to just 6 minutes, but can significantly reduce built-up stress. Research shows that regular conscious breathing can lower anxiety symptoms by up to 30% after a few weeks. You can also enhance the technique by creating a calming environment. How about setting up a small peace corner at home? It doesn't need to be fancy. A scented candle, a plant, or some soft music can make a big difference. The goal is to turn these 2 minutes into a sacred self-care ritual. When you tie the practice to a positive space or cue, your brain starts to see it as a moment to recharge. Here's a pro tip: set phone reminders for the first few days. A notification saying, "breathe and reset," can be the nudge you need to stay on track. To amplify the 4-4-4 breathing method, pair it with mindfulness practices. After your breathing session, take an extra minute to observe your thoughts without judgment. Ask yourself, "What am I feeling right now?" Or, "What's my body trying to tell me?" This connection to the present moment acts like an anchor, keeping you from being swept away by anxiety's current. The best part? With regular practice, you'll start noticing anxiety triggers before they spiral into a crisis. It's like learning to spot a storm and preparing ahead of time. Take a moment to imagine, what would your life look like if you felt in control of your mind every day? Lighter, more productive, more present in the moments that matter? In the next part, we'll dive into how to sustain these results long-term and keep anxiety from taking the wheel again. Before you go, try the 4-4-4 breathing method today during a stressful moment and see how it transforms you. If this journey towards stronger mental health is resonating with you, give this video a thumbs up, comment below how you plan to use this technique in your day, and subscribe to Healthy Evolution to keep evolving with us. Part 4: Anxiety-Free Living. Long-Lasting Strategies for Peace. Welcome back to Healthy Evolution. You've made it this far, and that shows you're determined to live with more ease, energy, and purpose. In the previous parts, we uncovered the root of anxiety, learned the powerful 4-4-4 breathing method, and explored how to make it a daily habit. Now, let's wrap up with the ultimate plan: how to keep anxiety at bay for good, and build a life where you reign in the driver's seat, not a passenger. Ready for practical strategies to create unshakable mental health? Let's do this. The first thing to understand is that anxiety doesn't vanish entirely, and that's okay. It's part of being human, a signal that something needs your attention. The trick is to change how you relate to it. Instead of seeing anxiety as an enemy, view it as a messenger. When you feel that tightness in your chest, pause and ask, what am I needing right now? Maybe it's rest, a moment to slow down, or the courage to set boundaries. The 4-4-4 breathing method is your go-to for calming your body, but true transformation comes from listening to these signals. Studies show that practicing self-compassion, treating yourself with the same kindness you'd offer a friend, can reduce anxiety levels by up to 40% over time. So, be kind to yourself. You deserve it. To lock in these gains, build a foundation with simple, powerful habits. First, prioritize sleep. 7 to 8 hours a night helps regulate cortisol, the stress hormone. Second, fuel your body with brain-boosting foods like avocados, nuts, and leafy greens, rich in magnesium and omega-3s. Third, get moving. A 15-minute walk or yoga session can boost serotonin, the happiness hormone, by up to 20%, according to research. These are biohacking basics that put you in charge of your mental health. Connection is another key pillar. Anxiety can make you feel alone, but you're not. Call a friend, share how you're feeling, or join a community that inspires you, like a meditation group. Relationships are like oxygen for the soul. Here's a game changer. Start your day with 2 minutes of 4-4-4 breathing, followed by gratitude practice. Write down 3 things that make you smile. This simple habit can boost your well-being by 25%, per positive psychology studies. Picture a life where anxiety doesn't call the shots, where you wake up energized, tackle challenges with clarity, and stay present in the moments that matter. That life is within reach, and it starts with 2 minutes a day. In the full video, we explore how to extend this balance to relationships and personal growth. If this content is helping you build a lighter life, give it a thumbs up, comment below how you'll apply these tips, and subscribe to Healthy Evolution for more ways to live with energy and balance.